Hey creators, I have some massive news I'm excited to share. If your content lives long form, like podcasts or lectures, listen up. Vizard just launched features that transform that entire content lifecycle. Imagine automatic clip discovery that actually finds the absolute best moments. There is now built-in scheduling so you are not constantly babysitting publications. Plus, a centralized content calendar keeps everything tidy across all your platforms. I want to walk you through exactly how these pieces integrate into your workflow. Let's dive in with the first major update, auto-edit for viral clips. Honestly, I was super skeptical about this feature until I actually put it to the test. Vizard meticulously analyzes your long videos to find the parts people will stop for. It isolates those genuine laughs, the strongest hot takes, and truly quotable lines. It then converts those specific sections into clips that are practically ready for posting. This isn't just grabbing random, choppy snippets from the middle of a sentence. The AI selects context-aware in and out points so the final clip feels completely natural. You maintain the final creative say to tweak the timing or add your own branding elements. But let's be real, about 80% of the heavy lifting is already done for you. For anyone managing a truly full production and personal schedule, this saves several hours weekly. Moving on to the second key function, auto-schedule. You simply tell Vizard your desired posting frequency, like daily or 3 times a week. The system then calculates a sensible posting cadence from the pool of clips it just generated. It queues them up to go live at mathematically optimized times for maximum reach. If you prefer, you always have the ability to manually override and pick the exact slot you want. This means your social channels remain constantly active without you manually uploading anything. Frankly, this frees up your mental energy to focus purely on actual content creation. The third major component is the content calendar interface, and yes, the UI matters a lot. Every single clip, every draft, and every scheduled post shows up visually on one calendar. You can drag items around, reschedule them instantly, or assign clips to specific platforms. Analytics review also happens right there in the same centralized location. It transforms that chaotic mess of exported files into one smooth distribution command center. Okay, enough features. Let's look at a real-world example to paint a picture. Meet Maya, who runs a popular weekly long-form interview show with various guests. She needs bite-sized content to fuel growth on platforms like TikTok and Instagram Reels. Like many people, she records her high-quality interviews using standard video conferencing software. She absolutely dreads the manual slog of trimming, captioning, and scheduling every single session. So, Maya simply uploads that complete long interview recording into the Vizard platform. Immediately, the system transcribes the entire conversation word for word. It also tags all the speakers and flags moments that show high emotional energy or audience engagement. Then, Vizard's auto-edit engine churns out a whole batch of short clips automatically. It suggests quotable segments, reaction shots, and quick actionable tips for each clip. It even offers smart thumbnail frames and caption text tailored for each specific social channel. Maya then skims through these AI-generated suggestions and keeps only the ones she truly approves of. She makes small tweaks to the captions to ensure they perfectly match her personal brand voice. She also rejects a few clips that relied too heavily on inside jokes that won't land externally. What I appreciate is how non-invasive this entire discovery process actually feels. You always remain the final creative director, making all the executive decisions. The AI surfaces incredibly smart starting points to help you move incredibly fast. But you can always adjust the exact tone, trim a single frame, or completely swap a caption. Finding that perfect balance between speed and maintaining creative ownership is absolutely key here. Now here's where this system really separates itself from many other workflows. Raw video editors do great work on the initial file, but often fail at distribution planning. And some aggressively automatic clip tools churn out content that feels very templated and inorganic. Vizard's sweet spot is generating clips that still feel completely organic to the source material. You manage to keep the authentic personality of that original long-form performance. Instead of a soulless, generic montage, you get recognizable, high-value content. Think about the cost savings compared to hiring multiple dedicated human editors. Vizard bundles discovery, precise editing, and scheduling all into one unified application. Another huge real-world win involves multi-camera setups and branded template enforcement. If Maya recorded with a wide shot and 2 close-ups, Vizard intelligently creates multicam sequences. It recognizes when speakers switch or when important reactions happen to stitch clips dynamically. If you set up brand presets, like colors or lower thirds, Vizard applies them automatically every time. This ensures every single clip looks incredibly consistent without any manual rebranding effort. Let's be completely honest about raw video imports from video conferencing tools. Raw files often suffer from poor audio alignment and require tedious manual trimming. Vizard's dedicated import handles multi-track sessions and aligns everything instantly. You can skip that friction that usually eats up the first hour of post-production work. For creators concerned about sound, Vizard has built-in audio polish tools. This includes things like easy noise reduction, precise leveling, and quick EQ presets. Clips sound crisp and professional without needing to jump over to a separate audio application. If you repurpose podcasts into video shorts, that feature alone is a gigantic time saver. I know many of you use powerful tools like Descript for your daily editing tasks. Descript excels if you prefer a transcript-first editor and need deep surgical control. However, for some, it can feel like you're wrestling with a full digital audio workstation for simple cuts. Other auto-cutting tools exist, but they frequently stop at clip generation with no scheduling. This forces you to manage spreadsheets and manually navigate upload windows later on. Vizard aims to sit perfectly in that sought-after middle ground of functionality. It's powerful enough for high-quality clip generation, but opinionated enough for end-to-end automation. You move from raw recording straight through to a scheduled post without opening 5 separate apps. Let's return to Maya now as she finalizes her distribution plan in the content calendar. She precisely slots the approved clips to publish over the next 2 weeks consistently. She customizes the caption length, making them shorter for TikTok and more link-focused for other places. The system automatically handles all the necessary resizing and then queues every single post. 2 weeks later, Maya's follower growth curve starts trending noticeably upward. This is driven purely by the fact that her content presence is now utterly reliable. Creators who manage to post predictably are the ones who ultimately see the biggest wins. Vizard takes the daily grind out of achieving that crucial publishing reliability. Now let's be transparent. Automated tools are inherently not 100% perfect. The AI might occasionally misread a joke or select a thumbnail that just misses the mark. However, those strange edge cases are becoming increasingly rare with every update. Even when they happen, you still retain the complete ability to manually fix or adjust anything. For most of us, the time reclaimed far outweighs the few minor manual corrections needed. If you decide to try this out, here are a few essential pro tips for success. First, always record your source material with clean, high-quality audio and good lighting. The AI performs better when the initial inputs are as clear and professional as possible. If you use chapter markers in your original recording, Vizard will respect those cues for suggestions. This allows the system to offer even more granular and relevant clip suggestions for you. Second, be realistic when setting your automated posting cadence to begin with. Start small, observe the initial engagement numbers, and then scale your frequency up slowly. Do not overcommit your schedule right out of the gate just because the option exists. Finally, the team developing Vizard is highly active within their creator community channels. If you spot a strange edge case or have a great feature idea, they are genuinely responsive. That commitment to improvement is vital when a tool becomes central to your entire pipeline. So if you are creating long videos and want a significantly less painful way to go short form, this is worth exploring. It is not a magical replacement for simply having good quality content, of course, but it is easily one of the best time-saving tools I have tested recently. It expertly combines intelligent clip discovery, automatic scheduling, and a practical content calendar. Try using it on just one single episode and measure the amount of time you immediately reclaim. You can then use that reclaimed time to create even more valuable content for your audience. Or, you could finally go outside and enjoy the fresh air for a change. Alright, go ahead and check out the platform and mess around with those auto clips. Jump into the community channels, drop your honest feedback, and let's stop wasting hours on manual cuts. That is all for now. Go create something amazing.